So we're shuffling no holds barred right into I quit. Things are getting ruthless now.
Yeah, this is an interesting.
We took a turn in the second half.
Way to program a show here. Again, this is all Wild LLC. So going back to back, a no holds barred and I quit match.
This guy clearly creates chaos and anarchy, and just I don't know, he gets a kick out of it.
And I think it's all lived up to it so far, and we still have more to come.
Oh yeah,
after this.
We're not even anywhere near done. Here he goes.
Well, going into this matchup, a crowd favorite here, Bryan Ace.
Yep, the man who puts the X in experience. Bryan Ace is here.
And he's got his biggest match to date against his trainer, his teacher. There he is giving his dad a big hug, his family in the front row.
Do you think Bryan Ace is honestly going to be able to say the words "I quit" in front of his family sitting right there? There's no way.
Oh,
it's the fight this dude has in him. There's no way he's just going to blurt out "I quit." Like,
he's shown a lot of tenacity, but his trainer, Sonny DeFarge, still does not think that he is ready for this opportunity, even though DeFarge is willing to give him this opportunity.
It's his moment.
He just said this is his moment. This is his chance to prove to not only Sonny DeFarge, but to everybody that he is, in fact, ready.
Defeating your trainer is one thing, but making them utter the words "I quit" is a whole another humiliation. I don't know. I can't see Sonny or Bryan uttering the words, but one of them has to if we want to have any type of finish to this. We'd be here all night.
Yeah, so at one point, the only way to finish this match is to make your opponent say, "I quit."
Of course.
Wherever he hangs his hat. To the shoe size of 13. Legitimately despair. Sonny DeFarge.
Now, in high-tension wrestling, we're used to seeing Crummels and DeFarge together as one cohesive unit, whether it's in a trio or a tag team. But this is one of the first times, if not the first time, we have seen both Crummels and DeFarge individually in singles or solitary action.
I enjoy it. I love tag team wrestling, but getting to see them in individual situations, separate them, see what they can do on their own, I love it. And, I mean, stepping in there with a student, I don't think he's going to hold back one bit.
Well, Sonny DeFarge does have a lot of singles experience as well as tag experience. So I don't think having Crummels there will necessarily be a hindrance, so to speak.
Not at all, not at all. Sonny DeFarge, I've never seen this man walk into a venue and be applauded and cheered, and people they genuinely don't like him.
Yeah, people love to hate him, but you've gotta respect him because he is a great technician.
Phenomenal.
In the ring.
Phenomenal technician.
And in fact, you can even see that in his student, Bryan Ace.
This is the fight of Bryan Ace's life. He knows what he's getting into.
This is student versus teacher.
Referee has the mic in hand, so we can clearly hear these competitors, whichever one it is, has to give up and say "I quit."
Well, and
it's underway.
Here we go.
We're in. No turning back now.
The first ever high-tension wrestling I quit match. Student versus teacher, and the stare down.
Bryan not backing down one bit.
Get him, Bryan!
Separating.
You see the rage.
He's fired up, but he can't let his anger distract him or.
Well, you also can't help to think, because there has been some influence here as maybe DeFarge has pushed Bryan Ace away. Wild LLC has actually been accepting Bryan Ace into their group.
They might see an investment opportunity. They might see, DeFarge might think his student isn't ready per se, but Wild LLC might think he is. They might think something differently. Oh, see? Look at this. There's the experience.
There we go.
Learn that from the one and only guy you're in the ring with right there, That's the issue with working your trainer, though. They are going to know and expect every single thing you go for.
Well, that's what you would think to expect. That when Bryan Ace is here, Sonny DeFarge will be 2 steps ahead because he knows his students.
The smack across the face. Yeah, see?
You didn't see that coming.
Pisses
Big
Bryan Ace
clothesline.
off. You get smacked across the face, that changes your whole attitude. Lift him up.
Scoop and a
Big
slam.
old scoop slam. There we go.
Looking for more. There we go. You
Ducks
got to
it.
stay on top of him.
Beautiful, beautiful hip toss. Oh, he can't, no. I get the people who love Bryan Ace and he loves the people, but you can't let this get you. Stay on him.
Ooh,
There you
big
go.
clothesline.
Little basement lariat action.
Again, that would be a great opportunity for a pinfall, but there are no pinfalls in this matchup. There's no reason to have a pinfall. It only ends when you make your opponent say, I quit.
Oh, here we go. DeFarge just getting tossed into the front row there. Sitting him in the chair.
Having a little seat.
Wait a minute.
Oof.
I think you can put more mustard on that one. Come on, Bryan.
Well, with the I Quit match, there's no countouts and there's no disqualification, so all of this is legal, even in New Jersey.
Yep. Here we go. We're getting risky today.
As Bryan Ace is taking DeFarge around the post here. Another big
There
chop.
it is. That's the one I was looking for, Bryan.
Right in front of the family.
There we go.
Mom's getting the photo ops.
Oh! Jammed his leg
stuffed
right into
his
the
leg.
corner
Oh my-
there. No!
And that is the veteran experience there of DeFarge at work. He saw that opportunity. He capitalized on it.
No way.
Now he's got a chair.
Oh my gosh! Already! Like, not wasting any time. You just bashed the kid's knee in. What?
Well, again, in wrestling, you don't get paid by the hour. If you can make him say, I quit within the first couple minutes,
Ref
it's the
Gordo
same.
getting in there with the mic. He's going to ask him. No,
says
clearly.
no.
Clearly,
Bryan
no.
Ace says no. That was not
man.
enough.
And here he comes, following in with the chair.
I'll tell you what, Philly Mike, that would have been enough for me.
Look, I'm coming off knee surgery. I got my ACL repaired on December. I cringe watching shit like that. It's just,
No.
come on.
What do you think the state of Bryan Ace's leg is in right now?
If it's not torn into shreds already, it's halfway there.
Oh, gosh.
Ooh. Clearly, no care for your
Sonny
student.
DeFarge tells
Clearly, no care.
ask him, and Bryan Ace says no.
No. If you don't,
Turns him around and
come on.
with a half crab
It's
position.
not, dude.
He's going to lock his leg inside the chair.
Jeez, no. This is
injured
tough
leg.
To watch. No, this is tough to watch. Go. Oh my God! He's using the. Jeez.
He's using weapons, but he's using them in a submission-style way, combining technique with weaponry here.
He could have wrenched the leg back on his own with his own body weight, but no, he's locking that chair in and just that. It's literally locked in. There's no escape. Wait, Bryan.
Oh,
Fights off. DeFarge still has the chair in hand,
Still
though. You
has
got to
the
be
chair.
careful of that. No.
he's coming
Watch
in
out.
for the.
Oh!
Oh, my gosh.
Big old kick from Bryan. There you go.
This is your chance, kid. That's your chance. You got to stay on top of him. Oh, big
No,
knee.
he was going for that
blocked it.
rising. Oh!
Almost
Going for
onto
that
the chair.
rising knee, but he was pushed off. Like I said, DeFarge knows the moveset of Bryan Ace. He probably taught him the entire run. Oh!
He rolls him over and goes right back to that injured leg.
No, Bryan's still screaming no.
And remember, there's no rope breaks here either.
No rope breaks. No, you have to utter the words I quit. It's humiliating. It is. And Bryan doesn't want to do it. Not in front of his family's in the front row. Why would he?
And Sonny DeFarge is just dissecting
Oh,
Bryan
but
Ace,
look-
but he's got, it looks like Ace is getting a little ankle lock of his own there.
Oh, Bryan doing some thinking. He's starting to wrench the ankle now, working those chops and just to get the pressure off.
And all that training is paying off here.
Able to get up. Knocks DeFarge to the floor. But notice how he just drops right down. The cartilage in his knee might be torn apart. It might be done for.
Yeah, it might be hard for Bryan Ace to get back onto his feet and get any momentum that way, but he's given himself a breather here by sending DeFarge to the outside.
He needs a breather himself. He needs to recoup, replan. He's working with one leg at this point. Oh, what's he thinking here? Wait a minute.
How he's doing it on an injured leg.
Oh! He went to leap off the apron, but was caught in the midsection with the kendo stick.
Kendo stick straight to the midsection.
DeFarge just keeps cutting him off with weaponry.
And he still says no. Bryan Ace still says no. Now he's got another kendo stick.
He probably snapped that other one right across. Oh, double
he's got
kendo
two.
stick, just like Uncle Massey earlier. You gotta be kidding me.
Oh,
Why? You could have hit him with.
double the pain there. 2 kendo sticks.
Bryan Ace keeps having to be asked if he's quitting. DeFarge hasn't. He didn't need to be asked once yet. It just the one-sided beatdown.
You're right, Mike. This has been very one-sided so far.
And it's got to be that experience factor. He tosses around the Bryan Ace experience, and you might have that in other places and in other circumstances, but when you're in there with the guy that gave you that experience, it's risky. He's really got to bust out something Sonny's never seen before, and Sonny's been around. Sonny's traveling the roads, making the town, so there's not much Sonny hasn't seen.
Yeah, he's a seasoned veteran, and he is showing his experience here, working on the leg. Oh, my God, just vicious beatings to the leg.
I'm pretty sure Sonny asked him before that. He said, here's your chance, say it. And no, he said no.
You know, it looks like there's a little bit of remorse in Sonny's eyes, like that he doesn't want to do this, but he feels like he has to.
And like they say tough love, and they say sometimes friends need a fight, teachers, students, they need to duke it out, but no, this is just...
I think this is much more than tough love.
This is getting uncomfortable at this point. He wants him to
He's
quit.
giving him the chance. He's giving him the chance to quit. And Bryan Ace refuses.
Bryan shoves him right off.
He refuses. And
Beautiful!
Spinebuster!
The kendo stick goes flying in the air. Bryan Ace is one of the most beautiful spine busters I see around. But driving that knee into the ground.
But Sonny DeFarge is back up first.
Yeah, it bounced right up. Like I said, that was one big power move, but you got to do more than that. You got to keep working on him.
Well, he probably didn't have all the power behind it because he has a weakened leg. But you need that leg strength for a spine buster.
Oh! But that rising knee connects. He was able to get it in there. Signature move of Bryan Ace. Yeah. Here we go. Oh.
Here it comes. Oh, but the leg gave out. The leg gave out.
You had to expect that, though. Come on, Bryan.
Oh, and DeFarge picks up Ace.
No.
And he's going.
Oh, my God. Cartwheel DVD, and now
he's going back.
Tying up the knee. No.
And this is where it is.
Cross
oh, my
face.
gosh.
You got to be.
He's got that STF locked in. There's nowhere to go for Bryan Ace.
Don't quit.
This is dead middle of the
crowd. No. Ref Gordo saying no.
The crowd is firmly behind Bryan Ace.
Again, the fight, the hunger.
I mean, the growth that Bryan Ace has shown ever since his debut back at Electric City Showdown here, his very first match, not to mention his first high-tension wrestling match, up till now, here at Midsummer Nightmare.
Look, everyone knows the hunger of Philadelphians, and Bryan Ace has got more hunger than most guys I know, but at some point you got to think about the longevity of your career, your future bookings. I'm sure Bryan Ace has bookings coming up. He needs to think this through. He needs to make the call if he's... It's not worth it. Your pride, your dignity.
And what is it? Does it look like he has a... Is that a bull rope? It looks like Sonny DeFarge has found a bull rope.
A bull rope was laying under the ring. This is...
Where do you think Wild LLC got a bull rope?
Oh, no! Bryan Ace couldn't have seen that coming. He's out. He's not sitting up because
yeah, I don't think he had the prescription for more cowbell here, but he's getting it.
No, now he's driving it in the head. This kid has to be unconscious at this point already. He can't even say I quit.
That's got to be enough. That's got to be enough. Think of your future, Bryan. Think of your future. This kid has a bright career, but if he doesn't give up here,
wait a minute here.
He might not have much of a career because DeFarge is just decimated. Wait a second.
Is he? DeFarge thinking?
He is. It looks like he's tying the bull rope around the chair.
Tying the ends of the bull rope to the bottom of the steel chair, but I've never seen this. No.
I mean, this is just veteran veteran instincts and veteran moves here.
And that goes into the sadistic mindset of Sonny DeFarge. Who thinks this way?
Again, he
No.
doesn't want to do
He wants
this,
that
but
extra. Oh my God! What an asshole! What an asshole! I'm gonna call it how I see it.
he not
That's-
only used the
no.
chair, he whipped the chair into Bryan Ace.
Come on, getting hit with a steel chair sucks, but there is a proper way to do it, and that was just a dick move on Sonny DeFarge's part.
Well, it looks like he's going to do it again. Oh my
The
gosh!
edge of the chair is smacking Bryan Ace in the back.
Philly Mike, I know you've been hit by chairs in your career.
Like, it's no.
And he still
The
says
heart,
no.
the heart of Bryan Ace.
You got to think: is it heart at this point, or is it stupidity?
Look, the thing about us Philadelphians, it's a little bit of both. They like to describe it with this word passion, but it's heart and stupidity mixed into one. And sometimes we don't know when to give it up. Bryan Ace needs to come to that conclusion.
Well, it looks like he's found another rope.
Look, this is some outlaw mud show shit. We got rope laying around everywhere, chains everywhere.
Come on, Bryan.
And now he's going to tie
Come
the.
on,
is he tying the
dude.
rope around his neck? No, this can't. And he's making him look at his family.
He purposely sat him up to face his family.
He is choking him out as he's Sonny DeFarge choking Bryan Ace out as he faces his family.
Making him look in the eyes of his own family.
He has nowhere to go. He has nowhere to go.
He's out. He can't even say I quit. How do we end this if you can't say
he
I
can't-
quit?
If he can't utter the words. That's the rules. He's got to say I quit. Sonny DeFarge made him pass out, so he can't say I quit. Now DeFarge getting
now
in.
you're going to get in the face of his father after you
Leave the family out of this.
Dude.
It's one thing to decimate the wrestler in the ring, but leave the family out of this.
He's using the water bottle of Bryan's father to wake him up. What, so he can keep inflicting pain? So he can make him literally hear this, like, say the words I quit?
I was going to
Come
say,
on,
I
dude.
take back what I said about the remorse he had earlier when he was giving, when
that's-
DeFarge was giving Bryan Ace the chance to quit. Now I think he just wants to make him quit.
I don't think Sonny's heard the word remorse in his life. This is, come on.
Gives him another chance to quit, but he's got him in a position. But he's facing his family. He says, "Oh, this is no longer a match.
Come on, this is sick.
This is no longer a match. This is a beating. This is a vicious beating. Oh my gosh! I can't even stand to watch.
There's nothing anybody can do. Both of these men knew what they were getting into.
Get up, Bryan. Get up.
Bryan's mom holding up the sign. This is my moment.
Bryan, your family will not think any less of you if you say it. And his father's saying it's too far.
Yeah!
Oh my gosh!
And that's what I talked about, the heart of people from Philadelphia. You think Bryan Ace is giving up? You think he's staying down? Here goes all the signature moves of the Bryan Ace experience.
He's got that second wind. Oh my gosh!
Flattens him. But that doesn't matter. You can't pin. You can't submit.
No
you
pins.
have to hear him say, I quit. I don't think that's enough. That was a nice little fire from Bryan, but what is next, bro? Come on.
Was that burst of energy enough to turn the tides?
Picking up a kendo stick. He needs to turn it around.
Bryan, you got to stay on top of it.
Can't hesitate. What are you doing?
And now is he inviting? Is DeFarge inviting Bryan Ace to hit him?
I can't repeat what the crowd's saying here. I would never use foul language.
Oh!
But right in between the legs.
Now that is inexperience right there.
That'll take any man down. I mean, no matter how much fight, no matter how much adrenaline's pumping through you, that'll take one good shutdown.
Bryan Ace was baited in, and now the crowd is dead.
No.
Dead.
No. Yes! Bryan Ace
This
knows
is
what's
under-
coming!
Oh!
There it is!
Is that it?
You think Bryan Ace is not familiar with Sonny DeFarge's moveset? Come on now.
Come on, kid.
Rebound lariat missed. But Bryan Ace connected.
Oh. You can hear the aggression, see the aggression. Oh my gosh. Oh.
Bryan Ace is just letting out possibly years of frustration.
I feel like that's some things some students want to do to their teachers.
Oh yeah, sometimes it just needs resentment, years of like, come on. Sonny DeFarge taught Bryan Ace everything he needs to know, but at the same time, he's trying to take it all down before he can even get started in this business.
Bryan Ace is working on pure adrenaline here, and he's got DeFarge.
Ropes
There's no
don't
rope
mean
breaks.
shit, bro. Ropes don't mean shit.
There's no rope breaks here. He's got Sonny in a precarious position. Could this be it?
There it is. Wait.
What
No,
did he say?
He turned away.
Did he
turned
say
away.
it? No?
He was hesitant, but he turned away. He thought about it. He thought about it for that second, though.
Again, there's no rope breaks, but it looks like he's able to crawl possibly out of the ring.
Bryan Ace said that his own knee pain had to be weighing down at that point. Sonny crawling away. Bryan's got to get up. Look at the welts on the back of Bryan Ace.
I mean, both competitors have signs of this match all over
Right
him.
to the knee.
And he goes back to the leg.
Come on. The kendo shots, the knee shots. Like, Bryan Ace is, there's no way he can walk out of this the same
The
man.
rope is still there. No.
Sonny DeFarge just trying to tie the rope to anything he could possibly think of while he's out here.
Now,
in
what
the-
is
in
this?
the ring.
He's got the kendo.
Oh,
He's
twisting it up.
There's loops in the rope, and he is twisting the kendo stick so it tightens the rope's grip around the post. I don't know how Bryan Ace can get out. He's just, every twist and turn is
Now
making it
pulling on it,
tighter.
tightening it up even more.
Tighter and tighter with every turn of the kendo stick.
Toying with the family of Bryan Ace now.
Oh my God.
It's an uncomfortable
This is disgusting. This is disgusting. This is disgusting.
I'll show you.
Oh my God. Bryan, please. Please.
Quit, Bryan. Quit, Bryan. I'm about to break your son's neck. Don't quit! Don't quit! Don't quit! What do you have to say to him? Quit, Bryan.
Look, his own father's telling him to do it. Bryan, your own father's saying it.
Even he knows you haven't heard me.
What just disgusting tactics here from Sonny DeFarge.
Bryan's got Bryan. There's no.
Listen, I know you want to prove yourself on a big stage.
That's
it. That had to be it.
He had to.
That had to be it.
All right, it's over. Get him tied out of there.
Yeah,
Come
get him
on,
out.
come
Get him
on.
out. Help him out. Now, what's Ethan doing?
I thought Ethan Wild was going to help him, but no, of course. He's just waiting for the goddamn
Please get him
microphone so he can make it official, right? What a piece of
That's enough.
scumbags left and right.
Your winner, Sonny DeFarge.
Yeah. I mean, even Ethan Wild didn't necessarily sound happy saying that. I feel like this was even, like, they believe in Bryan Ace, so maybe that even sucked for him to see. But no, there's no way Bryan Ace could walk out of this the same. His family, definitely not. That's got to be traumatizing.
Nonetheless, you got to admire the heart, the courage, the stamina, the fight that Bryan Ace gave here in this matchup.
The match has been over for a minute. Now he shoves down the referee. Come on. And look, Sonny DeFarge trying to see, that was just a teaching lesson. That was just me teaching you. That was like, no, that was bullshit, dude. That's what that was.
Well, if that's a teaching lesson,
That was taking advantage of one of your students.
I know in DeFarge's mind, Bryan Ace needed to be taught a lesson. But if he cared about Bryan Ace, he would not have done this. This was just disgusting.
Get out of here, bro. Go to the back. You won. Cool. Go get your paycheck.
Well, he might be bringing him back up.
But the handshake, it stands. So you're telling me this is what it took
Mike,
for the
Mike, I'm
respect to be
confused.
earned? This is what it took?
Wait a minute.
shows a sign of respect, but Wild LLC, they know what went through. That was.
You're patronizing.
You can call teaching a lesson all you want, but
Wait a second. Did Wild LLC just come to the defense of Bryan Ace and think that DeFarge even went too far?
He did. And these guys are scumbags. But look, it takes a scumbag to know one. And even they sat there ringside. They had a front row seat. They saw what they saw was uncomfortable. It was ridiculous. It was like, how do you come back from that? How does Bryan Ace go into his next match and his next, like, the thought process behind it, and just look, having to be helped to the back by Dylan Mesh and Luca Mancini.
I know there is a lot to unpack with what we just saw there, because if it's too much for Wild LLC, who seemingly has no limits, you've done something wrong.
And that says it all right there. Spells it out. Bryan Ace being helped to the back. Hopefully we can see. Hopefully no serious damage has been done. Like, I'm sure he has to be looked at by a doctor. And
Absolutely.
hopefully we can see him back here.
Bryan Ace needs immediate medical attention.
Yeah, this is